It works around the ears. Then the headset. Then the headset.
I'm testing that. That's what I'm just trying. Well, it hooks onto this side, which is weird, but not the other side.
All right. I think we're live again.
Oh, sweet. Same bat channel?
So, I'm the same channel. I don't know if it's the same link.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on your chat, so you might not have clicked live yet.
No, it's starting. It's just there we go. Felicia's back.
Outside the power, you're going to be fighting the debates too.
What debates?
I think there's still a live debate today.
Oh, well.
So YouTube's going to pull a lot of power.
Oh, well. Yay, Grey Wolf is back. All right, so we are...
I can't see the thing. I can't get the link.
Well, look, go to my channel
page. I am. It's not showing up.
Oh, I don't know why. Even though I've got 6 concurrent viewers. What?
It even shows you're live right now on my little icon, but when I click it, there's nothing there.
Well, how dare they?
That's weird.
Crystal's back. All right, here we go. So my power just flickered, and I lost internet for a hot second. And it's probably a good thing that I wasn't streaming when it happened, because when it did, I shouted an expletive.
Demonetized.
Yeah, right? Not that I monetized, but you know. Yes, hit the like button, guys. I love you, Crystal. You're the best.
Make sure to smash that like button.
Smash that like button. Subscribe. Comment. Boom, boom. What? What do you? Oh,
yours.
Rinse.
I lost it again.
Studio art.
It didn't show back up.
Oh, I found a Japanese page.
Rin's a very common name. Yeah, in Japanese.
Yeah, it's a male Japanese name, actually.
There we go. I found it.
But yeah, okay. So welcome back, everyone. Yeah, I was not happy. Oh no. Alright. My sister texted me when it happened. She's like, "Oh, the live stream booted me and a friend of mine," and I was like, "Yeah, that's because my power flickered. So lost internet. Whoopsie." That's alright, because you know what this stream will not have? 20 minutes of figuring out audio at the beginning.
Not with that attitude.
So, back to the questions that were at hand. One person asked what inspired me, and
yes.
You know what inspires me is not having technical difficulties, but also, no, I get a lot of inspiration from nature. I love animals, bright colors, anything with bright colors. I also find anything with lots of contrast. So, like, if I'm just out in the world and I see something that has a lot of contrast or a lot of saturation, a lot of color, I will take a picture of it. Like, this will inspire me for a painting, and I love it. So, yeah, I think really what inspires me is nature, of course, the color and contrast. That's my jam. What inspires you, Mike?
I was thinking about it as you were talking, but I was also listening at the same time.
But you know what else? You know what else I'm inspired by too? Actually, so this painting right here behind me is a good example, but things that other people too feel a lot about. This painting was inspired. I painted it on the anniversary of the Pulse shooting here in Orlando. And
I was near there, not during it, but I actually went there recently, and as I was walking by, I'm like, "Oh crap, that's that place!" Oh,
mm-hmm. And there's all kinds of tributes all over downtown Orlando. It's beautiful.
Oh my god, yeah.
And so I painted this with that in mind, and I love the way it turned out. But I call it Love Beat, and it's just in honor of those souls that were lost that night. You know, just my small little artistic expression. Also, the people in my life inspire me. Like my rainbow giraffe painting I did was inspired by my mom because she loves giraffes. And I did another one called Love Note for Vince because it was inspired by him. So, yeah, that's my inspirations.
For me, coming as like not your stereotypical artist.
Thank you, Vince, for your help.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I don't know what it is for me, what inspires me. I think it's just whatever I think is going to be most entertaining for people.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. Like when trying to come up with shirt ideas, I'm just kind of like, well, what would I want to buy? What would I, what's something I would like? And for me, like with a lot of shirt ideas, I like stuff that's super subtle. And one of my favorite things with a shirt is something it doesn't obviously immediately say, I'm a fan of this, but if other fans know it, they'll be like, aha, and you guys know. Like, I've always, like, as much as I do like this one, design-wise, it's cool, but it's just a design splatted on here in a square, so it's not my favorite design for a shirt, but I like, that it's, what it is. I don't know. And so for like our logo, I'm just trying to think what represents Tristan, what represents me. I want to combine those two. And so I don't really know if I have a specific inspiration. Like I've never painted like with you, your mom. And so you made the giraffe. I've never done that. Or I'm just like, oh yes, my loved ones. Let me paint a stick figure. Kind of thing. I haven't really ever done that.
But you're a YouTube artist, so your inspiration really just comes from your community and your fans and just people around you, even like me or Vince or Robin, your other friends. So your inspiration really does come from others. It's just a different medium.
Yeah, I guess so.
So
I guess that yours is like you were painting that to kind of represent, and where I'm I want to make sure that people are going to enjoy it.
And that's the ultimate hope for me.
Yeah.
I've sold a couple of pieces, but there are times when I'm like, I don't even...
paint for you.
I paint for me mostly to keep me sane during quarantine. That's how I started all this whole art journey for me. I never really was a painter until Disney shut down. And I had nothing to do. Right. And I needed something to do or I will go insane. And I picked up a paintbrush and just started. So, yeah. So, and that's been my journey is just during quarantine when I couldn't go anywhere or do anything, what am I going to do? I'm going to paint. And I learned something with every new painting. I started painting just presents for people just because I wanted to brighten people's days. And it just turned into all this madness. Oh, yes.
Do you have a favorite piece so far? Has it changed since the last time?
Of my own? What did I say last time? I don't remember.
I thought it was the giraffe for your mom. I thought you said it was that. But
the giraffe is pretty awesome, and the zebras are awesome.
It might have been the zebras.
I do have a new piece. It's actually the middle piece above the door over here. That one is brand new. And actually, there's a video of me painting that already on YouTube. So, that one's new. Oh, and, so speaking of live streams and fun things,
Here's Vince.
There's Vince.
Fun things.
A week from Saturday, I'm going to do another live stream that's a paint along with me. And this is going to be the example painting. This is what I'm going to teach.
Oh, cool.
So y'all should tune in because it's going to be fun. I'll post the supply list. Oops, set that back up. Thank you. My husband is the best husband ever. He just brought me wine.
You got a little mad that we lost internet, but it's all right.
Thank you. You're wonderful. I have a great husband. I'm just saying.
And what you're going to need to paint the elephant is a canvas, some paints, and an elephant to look at.
And wine.
Well, here, hold on. I'll join you. I'm really bad at this, but I'll join you.
So yeah, I'm going to be doing a live stream, and we're going to paint that that pretty elephant. So join us if you so choose. The Um, sorry, the supply list I'm going to list on Facebook. I will put the description in the description after the live stream when I re-edit this. In the description, I will put the link to my Facebook page so that you can get the supply list if you want it, whatever. So, so maybe you can answer this, Mike. My friend Andrea is trying to watch, and it doesn't have the chat.
What is she watching on?
Oh, it says disabled. Watching.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm asking if she's watching the second stream.
Yeah, check this. Make sure it's the second stream.
All right. Oh, Adam thinks the colorful giraffe is fantastic. Thank you.
It is. Adam, that was an elephant, dummy. No.
Oh yeah, no, Badger. I'm with you. I cannot afford oil paints. That's why I haven't started with them at all. Are they expensive? Oh, they're pretty expensive. I don't know if there's cheaper brands or cheaper ones, but I do know they're more expensive than acrylic. And I already have so much invested in acrylic that I am not about to switch and try and learn a whole nother medium. I tried that with gouache because gouache is actually pretty cheap. Hey, cheers, darling.
It's Chianti.
You're drinking Chianti?
Yes.
Are you Hannibal Lecter?
No. I don't like beans.
Okay, gotcha.
It's actually Chianti. I'm not. No, it's not that I don't drink. It's not my favorite thing. I don't like drinking. I'm not one of those guys that has to go like, yeah, beer binger, whatever. I don't even know what they're called. See, I'm that cool. So actually, this came from a friend of ours that we did an interview with for Okay, Thank You. So she brought it over because she was a guest.
So Adam, what are you painting for your sister? You said you're painting something for her currently. I want to see it. So if you do go like my Facebook page, which is just Facebook Rin Studio Art, but if you go like it, I want you to send me a message or something. I want to see it because I love seeing everybody's art because I just love art. I love looking at art. Vince always knows that whenever we go to just to Disney Springs, I have to go to the art stores just to look at the art.
Some of my favorites. I don't know why. I love like pop culture in like fanciness. Like, I don't know why. Like, here's my, Disney is for kids, I'd say in air quotes.
Yeah.
But here's a nice fancy ass picture of it that makes me look like an adult. Like, I love that. Well,
no, I'm with you. I love the pop culture art that I see all over the place. And I've done a couple of Disney paintings, but I don't feel right because of copyright issues being able to sell those pieces. So I have created them for family and friends. Like, I did one with Stitch and one with Pascal. Stitch is at my sister's house now, and Pascal is hanging up here because Pascal is Vince's favorite character. So, oh yes, and Vince says we have to stop at Columbia every time. And there's Pascal. Yes.
Columbia.
Yeah, he likes the Columbia store at
in Tampa.
No, at Disney Springs. It's like outdoor wear.
It's that kind of Columbia. I'm thinking the country.
No, it's spelled the same way, but it's next. It's like right by Chicken Guy.
Columbia store.
Yes, exactly. Badger. I every time I see your name, Badger, I want to say mushroom. I am just saying. I'm throwing it out there. I hope somebody else is old like me and gets that.
I have Badger. Yeah, I know.
A snake!
I have just come up with a nickname for Badger Poppy. It's, oh, I lost it. Triple BP.
That sounds real wrong.
Or B3P.
Phrasing. What? Okay.
B3P.
B3P. Okay.
Well, I was inspired by Guy Fieri with Triple D, so Triple BP.
How about B cubed, P?
It's too long. P cubed. It's shorter than mine, but it sounds longer somehow.
Yeah.
Those are all off the tongue as well.
So it looks like some people refound our live stream, but not everybody.
Oh, sure.
But that's okay. That's all right. I appreciate all of you who refound us, and I feel like I need to like post the new.
Now we did lose some questions, so if anyone wants to
we did lose
stuff,
some. Oh, there was the one question you liked. What's our least favorite
question.
style?
My least. You want to go ahead first?
Or? Well, we discussed this earlier, and we're on the same page.
We are. I don't know how to describe it. Like you have like surrealism and cubism. There's not a name for it. I call it lazy art. When that guy actually I don't know if it was a guy or a girl. The guy that literally it was a blank canvas. So he bought a canvas, did nothing to it, and went, "It's art," and it sold for thousands. I'm like, get the hell out of here! You did nothing,
right?
Or the guy who taped a banana. Like, okay, I get it. It's technically art, but oh my god, you did the least amount possible in order to do. Like, no. I know art is subjective, but no. A banana taped to a wall is not. I'm sorry. That's just a piece of fruit taped to a wall.
Yeah, and I understand that there's an idea and a thought behind it, and it means something, and that's all well and good. But it doesn't take any kind of skill to tape a banana to the wall, except to know what kind of tape to use, I suppose.
Duct tape. Done.
Oh, I need a light source? Alright, hang on.
Now, one of my favorite minimalist, you want to call it minimalist, like super ultra minimalist, is the white canvas with the black dot in the middle, and it's called Polar Bear in a Snowstorm. That one's fantastic.
That was just funny.
No, polar bear blinking in a snowstorm. That's what it is, because it's just his nose. But I still feel Jackson Pollock still did stuff. It's a little ugly, but it still takes some effort.
Oh, no. I love Jackson Pollock. Are you kidding? Yeah. I'm an abstract artist a lot of times, so I am definitely a fan of
JP.
Yes, Jackson Pollock. Sorry, I'm trying to like put the new link in different areas where people are asking about it. So let me give it to Andrea in case she still hasn't found us. Paste. Found it. I could do it on my phone. For some reason my computer wouldn't let me. Oh yes, Felicia loves Pollock too, which is awesome. Draw a cupcake. All right. Hi, Queen of Hearts. I will draw you a cupcake. Let me find paper. Mike, you should draw a cupcake too. We should have a cupcake drawing contest. Let me go get something.
I don't have anything to draw. I'm can make a cupcake.
So you'd have me beat there.
I don't have anything to draw on.
Grab paper. Don't you have a printer near you?
I don't think it has paper.
All right.
I found it outside. Okay, fine. I'll go. Hang on. I think I have a notebook somewhere. Hold on. Is that a notebook?
I'm going to draw a cupcake here. Live drawing. Doop. All right.
Intro into Psychology, Thursday, August 25th, 2016. Psychology, the scientific kneecap. Scientific study of mind/behavior.
What are you talking about psychology for?
So this is a notebook I found in a car years ago, and I think it was a psychology major's, and they left it in a car. It looks really important. It looks like your entire notes for school. But they never came back to get it, so I left it there a while.
All right.
I never take anything home unless it's been there a long time.
All right, super quick drawing of a cupcake. I did mine. You tell me when you're ready with yours there.
I have to find a page. All of these are psych notes.
Mine is in mixed media. What media are you using?
Black pen. That's all I have.
I used pink Sharpie.
Ooh.
And
fun fact, that's the only autograph I've ever signed was in pink Sharpie.
And
no, pink highlighter.
A Conte pencil. A brown Conte pencil. So I have 2 colors. What? I'm just reading some comments now.
No, I almost drew just a muffin. All right.
So yes, so we were also talking about questions. So, so if anybody has any other questions, please let us know. We might have missed some from the last feed because my power went out. So we did already answered the what inspires us question and what styles do we not like. So, sure, Grey Wolf. Mine could be a strawberry shortcake cupcake. I don't know. It's got pink icing, whatever it is. I'm just gonna add a little contrast. Yeah.
Kill me.
Do I have a degree in art? I actually do not have any kind of degree in art. That is a brilliant cupcake there, Mike.
Thanks.
And then I drew mine. Here we go.
Fine.
They're both cute. I'm not a drawer. I'm a painter. But anyways, I don't actually have a degree in art. I have a bachelor's degree in something totally different. And then I went to Columbia College Chicago for photography for 2 years and took a bunch of photography courses and some art history and design and things like that. But all of my painting is self-taught, or my aunt has given me tips. My good friend Anya, she's a brilliant artist. Oh my gosh, she's another one. Look her up on Instagram, Anya Lavelle Art, and she is insane. She's so good. She's also a lot of times abstract, but she's got some not abstract pieces too, and she's amazing. But anyway, so she's given me a lot of pointers too. But other than that, yeah, no, I don't really have any formal training in painting. I have a lot of formal training in photography, but yeah.
I made it worse.
I liked your first version better.
Yeah. Oh, I think I accidentally drew a swastika.
What? No, you didn't.
Oh my god. Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Give me a second. I accidentally drew a swastika in here. It's right here. There.
What?
Here's the middle of it.
I think you're just seeing it where it isn't. Because I don't see...
No, I'm not.
I don't see a thing. No. No.
Look, I'll make it darker.
No, don't do that.
I don't want to make it darker.
Don't do that on my live stream.
Okay, look. Here's one leg that goes down and up. That's the bottom. Here's one that goes over and down. Here's one that goes up and over. And here's one that goes over and up.
I just see a square. Right, it's fine.
I see a
you added a bunch of lines. I just see a square.
I see a giant swastika in the middle of a cupcake. I hate myself.
Crystal, you just said watercolor pencils. I love watercolor pencils, but what are you?
Never.
Why does Mike's icing look like a pyramid? Because he has Egyptians on the brain.
Because I made it's I made fancy. She just went with the squeeze and turn. I decided to make a pyramid. Mine's a more fancy cupcake. I put effort into it.
Oh, shade.
Yeah.
Shade.
Because I don't know how to draw frosting. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Felicia, the reason I didn't actually get the whole degree in photography is because when I started at Columbia, they were like, you don't need a degree in photography to be a photographer. You need a portfolio and a degree in something. So I went there just to learn. I really wasn't even working towards a degree because that school even told me it was pointless. And I went until I was in a class and the teacher gave us an assignment, and I said, well, how do we do this assignment? And she said, well, you have to figure that out on your own. And I said, I don't need to pay you to figure it out on my own. I can do that without paying you, thank you. So I stopped taking classes after that semester.
I have no formal art training. I know it's really hard to tell. Actually, art was my least favorite class in school.
Really?
Yes, and it wasn't because of the art, it was because of my teacher. He and I did not get along.
Well, that makes a whole lot of sense. That
oh my god.
Make or break.
There was one time I got kicked out of the class, and I sound like I'm bragging, but I'm not. When it comes to art, I'm a perfectionist, kind of. Like, obviously, I just did this one real quick. But he had us do... Like, I want it to look good. I want it to be what I had in my mind. I don't want to, so I'll crumble stuff up and be like, blah. And so he's like, okay, what you're going to do today, you're going to try to mess up on purpose. And I'm like, that goes against everything I do. Like, I can't do that. And so I tried, but I also... What was that?
I don't know. You also...
I just heard like a grrr randomly. I'm like, I don't know what that was. And so but the thing is, I trying to mess up on purpose is hard for me on my art because I like it to look good, and kept screaming at me that it wasn't bad enough. I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And then, so he threw me out eventually because I yelled back and forth. He's like a local artist in Tampa. You can actually look up his stuff.
Crystal is telling me I need to do a tutorial on watercolor pencils. I have them. I've used them a little, but I use them more as colored pencils than actual watercolors. I'm trying to think. I actually think I have, unless I threw it out. I might have thrown it out. I don't know. I had a picture of Zazu that I had colored in with colored pencils. With watercolor pencils, and then added water just to experiment with it. What is wrong with you?
I don't like wine.
Well, then why are you drinking wine? Go put Coke in that glass.
I'm joining you.
You can put Coke in that. I'm fine drinking alone, which I don't know what that says about me, but you know.
I like Manischewitz.
That's because you're Jewish.
It's also nice and sweet.
That's like my sister. My sister loves the sweet wines. She likes Moscato is her favorite, but she likes this bubbly peach Moscato that she loves. So my mom likes that too. I cannot stand sweet wine. It's not a thing.
I love it. Dry wine is stupid and it angers me. How is that not dry after I drank something? I hate it. It's awful.
I don't know. I love it. Vince likes Merlot and Cabernets and...
Those are both dry, right?
Yeah, drier, question mark, but they're reds.
I did see one that I want to try because it looks gross. It's a chocolate milk wine.
Chocolate
and
milk wine. I have seen chocolate wines.
No, this is like a chocolate... I think it's chocolate milk
and
wine.
And they're very creamy.
It wasn't chocolate. Like a chocolate milkshake wine or something. It's right there at Winn-Dixie. Right there at Winn-Dixie. And it just looks so stupid. I'm like, I have to. I need to try it. That looks dumb. But that one, I'd try. With my luck, it'd be dry and I'd hate it.
I'm reading these comments and I'm very confused.
What? Why? What's happening?
Well, it's just some of the things like Felicia. This is what makes it hard to look up. I myself would go to a college or community college just to ask them. Internet is not being decisive. What is she supposed to ask a college or a community college? I don't know. I probably just missed a bunch of crap.
Felicia said, I have a BFA in photography. I went to NICA, pointless degree.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you have a degree in art? Yeah.
Chivalry vodka?
Oh, Mike,
chocolate
the picture
vodka.
of you and Robin in the Star Wars park, were those non-alcoholic drinks? No, they were. That was the, what did I have?
Did you
I had the one, we actually had a couple. We had several.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to try the different ones.
Well, and Robin has decided he likes drinking, so...
Oh, yeah.
But he's still a lightweight. I'm a lightweight. I can't say much, because I'm a lightweight, but...
Now, if you really like sangria, I highly recommend you get your happy ass down to Tampa, and there's a restaurant, which I mentioned earlier, the Columbia.
No.
They are known for their sangria. It's in Ybor City.
I think there's one in Celebration.
Is there as well? Did they open one there?
I think so. Well, I don't know if it's still there or not, but Vince and I went there once, and they had their own sangria mix, and I bought some.
The restaurant is like from 1912 or something, a little older than that, maybe. It's just still running.
Yeah, they might have opened one in Celebration, but yeah, we would. It was really cute. I don't think we actually ate there because it wasn't like lunchtime or we had just eaten or something, but we were like, oh, we need to come back here. I don't think we ever did.
You should come into the one in Tampa.
Ooh, Adam is with Vince. Adam likes Long Island iced teas. Badger loves sangria. And yeah, so
I'd say my favorite, which again I don't really have often. There's a favorite I don't get often because I don't like ordering it. Because it's embarrassing to order it. Because I usually get looks when I order it.
Okay.
It's called the buttery nipple.
Oh no, I've heard of that. I've had that. It's actually quite good.
Fantastic.
If you like butterscotch, yeah, that's amazing. Back when I could do shots, I used to have those every now and then.
And then also the White Russian is just classic. I like those.
Absolutely.
But I rarely. It's not important to me. I don't give a shit. Hell, crap.
Yeah,
stuff.
like drinking is not important to me. I do love wine. Like I like the taste of it, so I'll drink a glass of wine with dinner quite often. But like, it's very rare that I actually get wasted. I get tipsy. It's really easy to get me tipsy, but
yeah. Now we are on. Oh damn it! I forgot the name of it. Mixology. That's the
art we're talking about now. Yes, that is the art of mixology. Oh, there we go. Andrea figured out the chat. She or figured out which live stream you go to. I love it.
Hey, all right. Thanks for joining, everyone.
So Andrea McDermott there in the chat. She is one of my really, really good friends. She lives up north, and she's an amazing. I do. But she's an amazing artist and photographer, just like me. And actually, for one of these live streams, I'm gonna make her download Discord so that I can interview her on one of these live streams because everybody would love her. She's amazing.
Welcome, man.
Oh, Eric's here too. Cool.
Hi, Eric.
Eric Vaca. He's always in the okay, thank you live streams. I know him. I don't have a call-in number though. So
I mean, I could use mine.
I don't have the technology.
I could use mine. I don't know if you would hear it.
Yeah.
I literally have no idea how this would work.
I don't know how it would work either. You and I would have to experiment with that a little more. We're not spending 20 minutes figuring out sound again, so it's not happening.
The thing is, you're hearing me through this thing, so you might hear the caller through it.
I might. Sure.
You actually might. Well, you can't spell alcohol without art. Oh, crap.
That doesn't work, honey. All right, so again, if y'all have any questions in the comments, go ahead and ask them. But the other funny thing that Mike and I were talking about earlier when we were prepping for all this.
No! I'm embarrassed for my hometown.
Mike's hometown is Tampa. And I don't know. Tampa. I don't even remember how we got on the subject.
I do.
How?
Because we were talking about rainbows.
Rainbows?
Yeah, and I said, as a design-wise, the flag. Yeah, we started talking about flags.
And we started talking about flags, and then Mike was talking about the worst flag designs ever. And Tampa's is the top of the list. The city of Tampa's flag.
So I'll see if I can.
Is the worst. And from a design aspect. And so if y'all have a chance, maybe after this live stream, or if you have a different device or something, go look up the city of Tampa's flag. It's horrifying.
No, hold on. I'm gonna draw it. Give me a second. I'm gonna do this. I am much better at drawing when I'm looking at stuff, but I'm also gonna make this one real quick. So, God, this is ugly. All right, here. Boom. Boom.
He's gonna try and draw with this flag.
Oh no, I failed it already.
Oh, really? I believe it. Actually, a 6-year-old could draw it, so...
No, there's a lot of lines here.
Okay, Felicia, have a good one. We'll see you in Discord later.
Here. Alright, I screwed up a little. Whatever.
Adam looked it up. Adam knows what it looks like.
Here. Da 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 da.
And Andrea looked it up and she said, "What the actual F? That's terrible."
It's a boat.
But so then earlier when we were chatting about it, Mike also looked up like the worst flag designs in the world, and Tampa's was number 1. And this one county in Lebanon was like number 2, and it looked like they had a contest and a 2nd grader drew it. But Tampa's was worse. So yeah. Exactly, Badger. It is just a cluster, and it's weird and awful. Jeez, Mike, how long is it going to take you to draw a flag?
So many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Yeah, he has to count.
3,
that's how bad this flag
4,
is.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, and the colors on this flag are just garish. That's part of the terribleness. It's like, why? Why?
This is my flag. Keep in mind, how quickly did I just do that?
Very quickly. Very quickly.
Boom!
That's pretty close. That is pretty close.
Spot on!
But you guys don't even get to see the color awfulness that is that flag. So definitely look it up.
Let me put it this way. There are Tampa City flag. Red, white, blue, yellow, a darker yellow, and green.
Yep. And they're just all over the place. And it's
so bad.
It's so bad. And the flag isn't even rectangle.
No,
I thought it was earlier, but it's not.
I can get it on a shirt.
Don't do that.
My attempt at fixing the flag of Tampa. Oh boy, that's somehow worse.
This is true, Andrea. Andrea says the Texas Longhorn logo looks like a uterus, and that is 100% true.
Actually, it'd be the Dodge Ram. That looks like a uterus.
That also looks like a uterus.
There we go. That was my Tampa flag. I can count. That's why I was counting, to make sure how many stars there were. I wanted it to be accurate-ish.
Right?
The flag looks kind of busy. That is putting it mildly.
Mild. Oh my goodness.
See, I know what you meant, but it said Adam said they couldn't choose a few colors, so let's use all of them and hope. They used no hope in making that.
There was no hope. None. It was just make a flag. They didn't care.
I like my boat.
Your boat is beautiful. That is
Thank
a boat.
You.
My latest abstract, the one that I posted on YouTube, the video of most recently.
Is it my Nazi cupcake?
Oh, you're gonna see my maiden name. Y'all are gonna know my maiden name if I do this. Hang on. There, for privacy reasons.
You mean my actual last name?
No, it's not your last name.
It's very close to what it would have been.
It's very close to what it would have been, but it's not quite. But anyway, so that's was meant to kind of be a sailboat.
I thought it was a volcano when it was further away. Now that it's closer, I thought it was a windmill.
Oh, I love it. I love whatever people... My mom says it looks like a superhighway to a futuristic city.
Every flag in the world is better than Tampa's flag. We need to change it.
This right here should be Tampa's flag, and it would be less busy.
It would be. Somehow, it absolutely would be.
Because many of you on here know me in person, but not all of you do, and who knows who's going to watch this later, so for privacy reasons, I covered up my maiden name up there. I have my maiden name on a license plate up there. It was my dad's.
It's Gary.
Yes. No. But yes, but no.
Andrea wants to know if that's the one you were working on last time and you guys were Zoom painting.
Yes, Andrea, that is the one that that I started when we were Zoom painting, and then I finally freaking finished it like 2 days ago. So
Did you know that I heard like mostly all sommeliers are kind of BS?
Oh yeah, no, that whole like, oh, I'm smelling notes of chocolate and cucumber and cat urine is like the weirdest thing.
Let me tell you what I get notes of. Yeah, that's notes of wine.
Yep. Smells like wine. You know what it also tastes like?
Does. I smell rubbing alcohol.
Mine tastes like Chardonnay. I'm just saying.
Can't.
Now, I can tell some Chardonnays are more buttery than others.
Oh my god. Yes.
Did it just go up your sinus?
No. I mean, the smell of alcohol, it smells like rubbing alcohol.
No.
It does. I could use this as rubbing alcohol. I don't know why people drink this. Wait, hold on. Don't you have to like put air like, hold on.
I'm very confused by Mike right now. Hi, Vince.
Hello.
How
I'm
are you?
even chatting, connecting with the people.
Oh, yeah, no, Vince has been in chat, yes. Honey, people don't hack my plates anymore. I know, but it's my maiden name. They could find me. It's weird.
What did Mike get in his mouth?
Chianti. He's drinking Chianti.
It's my new goal to become a sommelier, just so people can watch me do that while I try to taste the wine.
I think I'm plugged in. I think it's getting a little dark. I might need to add some light.
Goodness. I don't understand why this ever became a thing.
Oh, thank you, man.
Just eat the grapes. Ew. Don't ferment them.
No, keep that one on, otherwise it's going to look weird.
Okay.
But I am going to...
That'd be the worst segment ever. Wine with Mike.
Yeah, yeah, it would. It would just be Mike coughing and saying, "Oh, I hate this."
Manny Shevitz. So like, all right.
All right. So I'm using one of
I
my.
feel like
There you go. I'm using one of my photography lights, but I can't really put it in front of me because there's a window right there. So we're gonna have some nice side or Rembrandt light going on, and my fellow photographers will understand what. Actually, painters would understand Rembrandt light also. Do you know?
I know who Rembrandt was.
Well, and so Rembrandt lighting. Rembrandt was known in his painting for a certain type of lighting where, let's see if I can show you. Hold on. There. Where there's this triangle of light right under one of the eyes.
Oh.
Okay. And so in photography, a lot of photographers will try and do Rembrandt lighting with their lighting. And it's very specific, so it's hard to do perfectly, but we all try.
I'll nail it. That's a new segment. Mike tries artsy stuff.
Yes.
Did you ever see for list 25 the the video we did on 25 like photography tips?
Oh, I think I did, but didn't Tristan help you with that one?
He wrote the list, but I was the one who did the list, and I took photos the entire time, and he posted them all.
Oh, yes!
As I took them.
No, I did see that, and I was cracking up. I was like, oh, dear Lord.
I am not a photographer.
I am. For those of you who don't know, I don't just paint. Like I said, painting is very new to me. I'm a photographer also, and you can check out my photography at Rin Photo Studios on Facebook or Instagram or pretty much everywhere on the web. So, except YouTube. I do not have a YouTube for Rin Photo Studio. Are you drinking more wine? Is that face? What is that face?
Yep, that's the last of it.
Go get yourself like fruit punch or something, okay?
Oh. People voluntarily do this. This is the worst. Sorry, continue.
Oh, I don't know. I'm reading comments now.
I finished it.
Now that I know Mike does occasionally drink, Robin's story is a less need to know. I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
I don't know what that means. Andrea goes, you should make a video. Oh, you just did. Okay, so I read that wrong. I've had wine, so I'm totally skipping words at this point. Grey Wolf said, yeah, we don't want to make Mike suffer. But what I read was, yeah, we want to make Mike suffer.
That's rude.
I know, right?
Go get some coffee and put some... It's strawberry watermelon.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. Coffee with watermelon Mio? Why would you do that?
Robin has a story of me at Disney Springs, and it's really not... Like, we walked around, and we went to the haberdashery and tried on silly hats.
Mm. I think I remember that night, and I think didn't Vince meet you guys, or Vince was there or something?
I don't remember if you guys were there yet. I think we ended up spending the night with you guys.
Yeah, I think you came back to our house.
But I think it wasn't until...
And I know...
it was my birthday weekend, I think.
I know I was working, so I know I wasn't actually at the Springs with you.
No, it wasn't... You guys... Unless he showed up early, because when we went to the haberdashery, it was just Robin, Sarah, and I, and then we went to the Edison. It was just the three of us.
Did you go there after 10? Because I hear that after 10 it turns really cool, and I'm old and haven't been there after 10.
I think so. Wait, Edison or Disney Springs?
The Edison, specifically that or maybe it's after 9. I don't know, but at some point it turns into this really cool nightclub, and I'm too old to stay out that late anymore.
I think we did, but we were seated outside.
Oh, okay. So I don't get this, Mike. So this is a YouTube question from me.
Go ahead.
We have 14 concurrent viewers, so that's how many people are watching us live.
Yes.
Chat rate says 2. I don't know what that means. And then it says playbacks 79.
That means you've probably had 79 people watching over the course of the time, but not at once.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Mike tried. Also, Mike, you tried coffee mixed with strawberry watermelon Mio in it and drank it because someone donated and requested it?
Not quite. What I tried was coffee Mio mixed with strawberry watermelon Mio.
Oh, that's disgusting. Well, I can't imagine coffee Mio. I mean, I like Mio, but I like the fruity flavors.
It's not great.
And I love coffee. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan, but I can't imagine coffee
it's better
Mio.
in milk. I had it in water.
Mm.
Oh, bad.
So Eric is asking what I think about Supernatural returning to filming on the 18th to finish the final season. I think that's fabulous. They need to finish the final season, first of all. Otherwise, all of us fans are going to be very upset. And I've never been on a film set, so I don't really know what the closeness is. But from what I've seen, like, as long as the actors are both healthy and know they are and being tested and, you know, all the things, I figure they're the only ones that really have to get close to each other as the actors.
Somewhat.
I'm not a film person. I don't know these things. Tristan would be able to answer that question way better.
Yeah, no, there are people that have to get somewhat close unless you space them out, but I don't know. Because, like, the audio guy, like, everyone, like, if you were to take the camera and turn around, you're going to have a bunch of people, like, right here.
Right.
So, I don't know.
So, I don't know. I mean, honestly, as far as COVID goes, I can't answer that question because I don't know enough about filming, but I'm very excited that Supernatural is going to return. Although I did see a meme the other day that said, it showed Sam and Dean, and it said, these guys retire and suddenly the world goes to hell. Do you think it's a coincidence? I don't think so. It's true.
I've never seen Supernatural.
Oh my gosh. You probably wouldn't like it. You don't like horror. But and it has a lot, and it's not really like scary. It's supernatural stuff though. Ghosts and zombies and demons.
I'm very weird when it comes to that, and it bothers Tristan to no end. So if you want to show me like Paranormal Activity and movies like that, I'm not doing it. But if you're like, hey Mike, there's a haunted house like 3 blocks from here that was built in like 1300s, I'm like, yeah, let's go.
You might like it if you just like mythology and stuff. That's more what Supernatural is. It's like supernatural mythology. And these two brothers that go around and fight bad things. What you looking at?
Oh, okay. I was going to ask you actually earlier what Gray just asked.
Yeah, he had a beautiful question.
What art form have you not tried that you wish to try? That is a gorgeous question. All of them? I mean, is that an answer? All of them? No, oil painting for sure, because I feel like I can't afford it for all the colors I want. And what else? Probably sculpture. But if I were to do sculpture, I would want it to be on like a large scale, and that's way too expensive.
Just go buy a giant slab of marble.
Right, because that's just easy to get. But no, I mean, maybe some sculpture, but definitely oil painting. I would love to try oil painting, and I just haven't had the funds to invest in a brand new medium, you know, because you need a lot, and it's not just the paint either. You have to have a lot of different supplies to be able to use it correctly. So
I'll try to sculpt something.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell I'm doing. That might be a good video segment. Mike tries. And I'll try my hand at things.
Oh yeah, Eric, so apparently his question about Supernatural is more about my excitement. And I'm super excited. In fact, I kind of want to do a rewatch of at least the last 2 seasons before they come back so that I'm prepped. Because...
Would you say that you're supernaturally excited?
Super. I love that Eric knows that 2 of my cats are named after supernatural characters.
Which ones?
Castiel and Crowley.
I thought I've heard Crowley elsewhere and other things.
Well, you have. Castiel on the show is a angel, And Crowley on the show is the king of hell. However, Aleister Crowley is one of the founders of Wicca.
Oh, maybe that's it.
With Joseph Gardner.
I want to name. Okay, so I will be really, really stoked if anyone gets this reference. But if I get a dog again, I want to name it Doug.
Doug?
No, Dog.
Oh,
not Doug.
I was gonna say you should name it Doug after your favorite movie.
No, I hate that movie. No, I want to name it Dog, and it's actually a reference to something. People think I'm just being lazy. It's a literal reference to something.
If I ever got a dog, I'd have to name it Cat.
I'm looking for my dog, Cat.
Yeah.
No, 1G. Just straight up 1G. Just Dog.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone's going to get the reference. It's very... Even if you know what I'm talking about, I don't know if it's so subtle in that thing. I don't know if you'll get it.
No, I don't get it.
I can tell you guys.
But let me tell you also where you might have heard Crowley, the name Crowley is also in Good Omens, which was...
I've never seen that, but I may have seen the name thrown around.
Well, yeah, it's a book as well as the Amazon's, or yeah, I think it was Amazon Prime that put it out. But it's really good, and you should watch it because that one's not horror at all, and you should watch it because it's brilliant.
Was Crowley not Scrooge's dude that he won't send home for Christmas for the Christmas story?
No, it's Cratchit.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there is an Ozzy Osbourne song too.
You're an Ozzy Osbourne song.
So what is this dog? Why are you gonna name your dog Dog?
Oh, it's going on my list. One of my favorite movies of all time is Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Kang.
Did you ever see that movie?
No. Vince might have.
In the movie, the chosen one has a dog, and the funny thing about it is they're never actually shown in the same scene. So even though he'll look at him, it'll cut to him completely, and they're never actually together, and that's part of the humor. But the dog's name is just Dog. So at one point, he comes up to jump on him, and he's like, "Ha, dog!" And it's just it's stupid, and it makes me laugh, and I love that movie. It's so dumb. I tried to show Robin and Hunter, and they wanted none of it. I'm like, it's dumb. I get it. It's so stupid, and I love it. So if you have the chance, you could probably even just do it illegally online because they're not coming out with a Blu-ray. I don't know why they need to, but watch Kung Pao. If you love stupid humor, it is so stupid.
I like stupid if it's also smart. Like Mean Girls is totally a stupid comedy, but it's smarter than you think on the surface.
No, this is probably dumber than you think.
Okay, then no, I probably would not enjoy it.
Okay, try one. Give it the first 10 minutes. So it's a what they did is he took an old Chinese kung fu movie and then kind of inserted himself into it. And there's really bad dubbing on purpose. One guy goes, he's like, what do you mean? And the other guy, you just see, I don't know. And so it's absolutely done poorly on purpose. And it's fantastic. And I love it. And I watched, actually when I was in Japan, I watched the original movie that they used. And I'm like, wow. So I'm recognizing scenes from the movie, and I'm just like, oh, that's what actually happens. And it's like, oh, okay.
So Eric just says that I might like the movie Idiocracy.
Yes, you would.
Except that electrolytes, it's what plants crave. I freaking love that movie, but it makes me real sad because it's not supposed to be a documentary, but it's becoming
It is now.
It's becoming one, and it makes me sad. My mom actually watched it a couple of days ago, or a couple of weeks ago, And she was just like, oh my gosh, she thought it was funny. She thought it was hysterical. Like,
I haven't seen it in like 14 years. I think it came out in like 05 or 06.
Oh, It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Badger mentions that one. Was that the documentary or was that the movie?
Yeah, I believe so. No, I think that was the documentary.
Okay, so the documentary I thought was pretty good. I thought it was really good. The movie, Mom said, was a little slow and kind of boring, but the documentary I quite enjoyed. You learned a lot about Mr. Rogers and everything, and it's kind of beautiful, and I loved it.
I had to sneeze.
Yeah, so Vince is telling y'all that, yes, I quote that movie, Idiocracy. I do, and it quite often. So, yeah. Electrolytes, it's what plants crave. I don't even remember all the other ones that I do, but I do quote that movie quite a bit. Because
I need to see Saving Mr. Banks.
I need to see that too. I have not seen that, and I've always wanted to.
I think it's on Disney Plus now.
Oh, I bet it would be.
Netflix.
It should be.
I'm like, it's on one of them.
Yeah.
I assume Disney Plus, but I know I saw it and I added it to my list on one of them, I think.
So let's open it up. Any other questions about art, topics we should discuss? Because, I don't know. Right now we're talking about movies, which is fine. It is an art form. It is an art form. It's fine.
And if you want very fine art, Kung Pao, trust me.
Somehow I doubt it.
That's a lot of nuts! That's the quote from the movie.
So while we're waiting for that, I don't know. So I've talked about Michael Summers. Everyone should find Michael Summers on Instagram because he's amazing. Also, Michael Cheval, who look him up because he's amazing. Cheval. I'll hold up the book again. He's one of my favorite artists ever.
Michael Cheval.
Yeah. And of course I love Dali and Miro and a lot of the surrealists. Yes, Eric, I am a giant Doctor Who fan. My engagement ring is currently a little small because I have fat fingers, but my engagement ring, because my husband is amazing, is actually the TARDIS. Just saying. That's why I married him. But yeah, we had a whole Doctor Who wedding, actually themed wedding, because I'm a giant nerd and my husband indulges me. He's a nerd in other ways, but yes.
I wasn't invited?
I didn't know you when Vince and I got married.
Excuses.
I'm pretty sure I had never even seen you when Vince and I got married.
That's excuses.
What year did you start the other channel?
2015.
We had been married 1 year. So we didn't know, your channel didn't even exist when we got married.
Yes, it did. I just wasn't there.
Okay, well, you hadn't started with the channel. Vince, I would show my ring, but you have to go get it for me. It's in our bathroom because my fingers are fat. It's on the little hand ring holder on top of my jewelry box. I know, Grey Wolf, they did. It's so upsetting. Sliders, I watched the entire series. SG-1, I watched the entire series, as well as Stargate Atlantis and Universe, because I'm a completionist and I can't help myself. I'm a giant nerd, y'all. Just so you know. If a TV show doesn't have time travel or space, I'm probably not interested. I mean, or science or ghosts. I'll add those two in also.
Or time-traveling scientist ghosts.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Make that show, Mike. Write it. Go. Tell Tristan to write it.
Robin and I have that one show we're working on.
What one show? Does it have time travel or space or ghosts?
No, it has Italians.
I mean, are they Italian scientists?
No. We were inspired by a billboard.
Awesome. I did watch Roswell Grey Wolf. I watched the entire series, even though after the first season I was kind of done. But I watched it. I finished it because of Colin Hanks. He was my favorite of all of them. Did you find my ring?
I have a delay. What do you want?
My engagement ring is on top of my jewelry box in the bathroom. Firefly is amazing. Yeah, Universe wasn't that great. Let's see. Roswell, like I said, I watched all of it because I'm a completionist, and once I start it, I have to finish. I'm currently rewatching Fringe. If you've never seen the show Eureka, you must watch it because it's amazing.
That's in your bathroom.
Eureka, yes. The cast photo is in my bathroom, as well as a Douglas Fargo bobblehead, because I found that online and it tickled me.
Fits my finger.
It fits the top of your finger. All right, so I'm putting my engagement ring back on right now. All right. So, here's my engagement ring.
See it.
It is the TARDIS.
It fits. Doesn't it fit?
It does, but if I wear it too long, it starts to pinch and hurt. Because my fingers are fat. But, here we go. There's the TARDIS. Because my husband is the best husband ever. And
I have my bank.
And we actually had a life-size TARDIS at the wedding. And we had an R2-D2 cooler, pop cooler. And part of our wedding ceremony was quotes from Eureka. Because nerd. I am a giant nerd. And my husband indulges me. And he's a little bit of a nerd, but not as much as me. What were you doing? You do have a TARDIS bank. Check you out.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do it. It's hard to do from here.
Open it. It's bigger on the inside.
Look at them. Look at the angels. Run! Run! Oh, use your eyes. Notice everything. What's wrong with this picture? Trust me. I'm the doctor.
Oh, when you shut it, you...
It's all 10. It's all 10's voice.
I was here.
Yeah, it's 10's TARDIS too. That's amazing. Oh, yes, we watch Castle, but Andrea gets into true crime and documentary shows. So I have a funny story about that. When Vince and I were engaged, so I already had my amazing ring. I went to the hospital for a weekend because I went into diabetic ketoacidosis. This was when this is when they still thought I was type 2. Turns out later we found out I'm type 1, but I had DKA. I was in the hospital for an entire weekend. And they don't have a whole lot of channel options on the TV at the hospital. But Vince got very nervous because every time he came to see me in the hospital, I was watching Snapped on Lifetime.
What's that?
Which is all about, women killing their husbands.
Oh, no.
So we got real worried. So I do mention that a lot in our marriage. Oh, yes.
Have my...
I do watch a lot of documentaries, though, too. I do like a lot of documentary type things, especially on YouTube.
Oh, it's dead.
Because I like edutainment on YouTube, which is what you guys do, and Simon Whistler and stuff like that. So, but I also love Ancient Aliens, so
This is one of my favorite things I own.
You have is that 10 Sonic? I think that's 10 Sonic.
It is, but do you know about this? Do you know what this does?
Is that a remote?
I can charge it.
Okay.
And it's a universal remote, and I can turn off and on any TV.
Nice.
So I actually went to any TV. I went to the stadium in Gainesville and turned on a lot of TVs around the stadium. I one night I was outside of Cox Cable.
Yeah.
and I turned on all their TVs from outside.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it doesn't matter. Any TV I can just turn on, and I can do things like, that's volume up, that's volume down, that's channel up, channel down. Tap is one thing. Tap on the bottom, tap on the right, tap on the left. And so yeah, I can yeah.
Best I have is I have 11 Sonic as a toothbrush.
I have 11s as a spork.
Oh, I have the spork also, yeah.
Yeah.
11 is my favorite doctor. I know most people say it's 10 or 4, but 11's mine. He was my first doctor, though. And Amy Pond is... Amy Pond is everything. Just saying.
Tristan's is Capaldi.
Oh, I like Capaldi. I like Capaldi. Vince didn't like Capaldi. I'm a fan. I like Capaldi.
Have you played the VR game? I gotta finish that. I have the VR game. I gotta finish the Doctor Who VR game.
I need to play that. No, I don't. We don't have a VR system, so no, we don't have that, and I need that.
I have it.
We need to come over so that I can disinfect your VR system and play.
You need to play the Doctor Who game, and you need to play the Star Trek Bridge Crew.
Yeah, I do. That would be amazing. What's
you could be the captain. You could be the helmsman, the engineer, or weapons.
Oh, Vince has decided that he wants
cut his own head off.
To come in with lightsabers. Don't try and kill me. I stopped watching Snapped. It's fine.
Galaxy far, far away. I can take her out. No one will know.
It matches his shirt, at least.
See, Tennant is 10. That's my favorite part about that.
Yes.
He is the 10th Doctor, and the word 10 is in his name.
Yes.
I'm like, that's neat.
Tennant is number 10, yes. And Matt Smith is 11. Capaldi is 12. And I forgot her name, but the female is 13.
Jodie Whittaker.
Yes, that's her name. I have had wine. You can't expect me to remember names.
I have too.
Yes, but I've had more because I had this whole glass.
Have you?
And when we started, this was this full of wine.
I didn't know that.
It's true.
It's not that I didn't like Capaldi.
No, you just weren't the hugest fan.
The storyline kind of sucked.
Yeah, he wasn't a fan of the storyline of Capaldi. Yes. Oh, Beat Saber. Adam says Beat Saber. Let me tell you, that's Mike's workout.
It is.
Try it for Michael Jackson. It's really tough.
Huh?
The Beat It, Michael Jackson, Beat Saber.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I do like Beat Saber. I've either played Beat Saber or something similar, but there's a video somewhere. Remember when Christopher brought it to Kimberly's house?
He didn't have Beat Saber at the time.
Okay, he had something else, but it was similar. But
Defend the Tower.
I had. He could put any song to it, and so I was doing "You're Welcome" from Moana, and I was doing "Let It Go," and I was like, "Let it go, let it go." And
whoever did the "Let It Go" for Beat Saber, because you can make your own song and upload it. It's not good. Mm-hmm. It's not. It doesn't flow well. I don't like it. I got it, and I'm like, they did not do a good job turning it into a Beat Saber track.
Gotcha. I don't know. I think I've played Beat Saber once, but I know it's quite a workout.
Did you play it at my house?
Maybe. Probably.
Because I have it. I've had it for a while, since it came out.
Yeah, probably.
So.
And yes, Adam, I do enjoy my wine, and I still enjoy my wine. In fact, I need more water. So if Vince is hearing this and wants to get me water, that would be amazing.
You can create your own tracks on Beat Saber. So there are the songs that come with it, and then they have community songs, and people upload other ones. One of my favorite ones is Gangnam Style, because it ends up you end up having to do the dance, because you start doing this, and then this hand is blue, this hand's red, and then the thing switched, so you end up having to do this, and then you end up having to go like that, because you're hitting one constantly up here.
Yeah.
So you end up doing the dance, and it's really cool when people implement stuff like that.
Yeah.
When it flows and it needs to work. Oh, the Imagine Dragons tracks can actually be pretty hard. There was one I struggled with for a while, and I finally got it.
I love Imagine Dragons. I don't know. I don't know what it is about them. I like their sound. You know.
Probably because their name reminds you of Figment.
Possibly.
That's what I would think of when I think
Vince
of them.
just shouted yes. I'm not sure why. So Vince, if you're listening, will you bring me water?
Okay, if you guys need a sample video, I'll live stream maybe this weekend.
Oh, you should.
Some Beat Saber on Twitch.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Could you bring me? Oh, thank you. Vince came to get my cup to get me water because he's wonderful. I still don't know why he screamed yes, though.
Hey, sexy lady. Oh.
One of my best guy friends in the entire world, Lewis, he made sure they played the Gangnam Style dance at his wedding and did the whole thing.
Oh my god.
It was impressive. It was impressive.
Did he scream at ladies' butts?
Well, maybe his wife's. It's possible.
Because he does that in the video. He screams at butts.
It's possible that he did at his wife's butt because his wife is amazing. So I don't know that they will ever see this, but it's true. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
He brought me water.
In a Captain Marvel cup.
Well, he grabbed that. This is the cup I've been using all day. Because I just use one cup a day and then stick it in the dishwasher. Let's see. All right. So, I don't know. Do we have anything else to talk about art-wise? Or are we just going to chat? Because I'll stay on as long as y'all want to stay on. So...
Sorry, Adam.
Oh, Adam. So too many of your people are turning 40, Adam. What?
My favorite art style is ASMR.
No, stop. That, you know what? ASMR, for some people, it makes them all tingly and happy. It disturbs me. It makes me super uncomfortable, and I hate it. Stop! I can't handle it. He's doing ASMR, and it's bad.
So,
here's a pen opening.
Stop.
You heard me scream yes.
Yes, I did. Why?
The reason you want to know how you know Beat Saber, you did play at Mike's house.
I did play at Mike's house.
Yes.
Okay.
Me, Robin, and Mike played.
Yes.
And Mike, not Mike, Robin smoked us.
Of course he did.
Robin smoked us.
Mike, I am going to punch you through this computer screen right now.
That's rude. I'm your guest.
You're also my friend, so that gives me the right to punch you.
That's terrible friendship.
No, it's a great friendship, because I only punch the ones I love.
I'll make Robin hit me. No, don't. Up with Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I liked it when I saw it. It's neat. I like it.
Oh yeah, Scott Pilgrim is a great movie. Scott Pilgrim is a great movie. It's a movie, like, I was never familiar with the comic book before I saw the movie.
Me neither.
But when I saw the movie, and I didn't even know it was a comic book, but when I saw the movie, I was like, this is really interesting and innovative and different. And it feels like a comic book, but it's a movie, and I don't know, just all the different elements really worked. And I was a big fan. Plus, I liked the music in it, and the sex bombs, and, you know, just... like, I don't know. I really feel like it's one of those movies that's just really quality, even if you wouldn't expect it from the previews or the, like, poster. You know what I'm saying? It's not exactly Oscar bait, but it's excellent. Why do you have a pen just hanging there?
This is the one I drew my cupcake with.
I understand that. This is part of what I drew my cupcake with.
Go for more minimalist.
I can't help myself. I can never leave well enough alone.
I hope that is sarcasm because chicken isn't vegan. Is that a reference?
Wait.
Is that a reference in Scott Pilgrim? I've literally seen it once. I know there's a vegan dude.
Possibly. I haven't seen it enough to be able to do very much.
Me neither.
Do I remember a show that was on NBC in '96 called The Pretender? I do remember the show. I never really watched it.
Same.
I remember it being a thing, and I forgot who was in it, but it was somebody like big. But I think my mom watched it, but I don't think I ever did. Stop, Mike. Get that away from your mouth.
I didn't do anything. Grey Wolf says it's a quote. It's my favorite quote from the movie.
Stop! Get away! You're the worst.
The power of love.
Who's Patrick Acock? Is he one of your peoples, Mike?
I would think so.
Oh. Well, hi, Patrick. How are you?
Yes.
We have talked about art on this so far, but you kind of missed it. But we might talk about more art. I forgot to ask you, because we talked about it earlier. Can you name your favorite painting?
ASM art?
No. Stop it.
Yeah, the one I said earlier was one of my favorites, the Sunday afternoon in the park.
Yes.
Because that just brings back memories.
It
was in... someone else painted it, so it's cool that it got really close.
Yeah.
It was on one of the walls of my cafeteria at my elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's still there.
You should go to your elementary school and find out.
I went and I was really, really sad because it's super, super secure now. So it looks more like a prison, and it's like depressing.
That is depressing.
You know, because of all, America, we're number one in school shootings. So, yeah.
But
so I mean,
but yeah, actually, so I already mentioned earlier that Dali is one of my favorite artists. And one of my favorite paintings by him, a photograph of it, is hanging in my bedroom because my dad had it and I took it after he died. But it's called One Moment Before Awakening, and it always hung in my dad's office when I was a kid. And I thought it was super scary then, but now it's one of my favorites. So if you ever have the inclination, y'all, you can look up One Moment Before Awakening by Salvador Dali, and that is what's hanging in my bedroom on my side of the bed. On Vince's side of the bed is a Legend of Zelda poster, which is also excellent art. Just saying.
I'm trying to find actually some of my favorite art. It's nothing anyone will know.
Oh, Badger lost sound. Did everybody lose sound, or is it just Badger?
Oh, where is it?
And I can't even type anything. We're not talking at the moment.
Sorry, I'm trying to find something.
That's alright. I'm just trying to see if anybody else can hear, because apparently Badger was having issues hearing. And I'm trying to figure out
Tristan, take it away.
if everybody else can. My keyboard won't even type. Oh.
That's weird.
Clipping. I'm saying there's clipping. Which Zelda game? I know Vince would have him in here that because Vince Zelda games. I'm not a gamer. What princess? The pony.
No, that's Princess Twilight Sparkle.
That's what I'm doing.
Twilight Princess is this. It's Alicorn now. Like that. Where is it?
Okay. So some people have sound, at least.
I find it. I'm trying to find some of my favorite art. And I can actually put it in the chat.
Well, there's some buffering happening, but everything's cutting out. So I'm thinking it might be time to finish up, just because we're having connection issues and things like that.
Okay, wait, let me see if I can hold up.
And like Vince said, YouTube might be bogged down because there's some sort of debate or something happening.
I gotta find it. Oh, where it is. No. Oh, fine. I can't. Oh. Here? Yes.
Oh.
This isn't the exact one, but these are all of them. If you want to see some of my favorite art, I'm going to throw it in the chat right now.
All right.
It's right there. You might have to accept it because it's a link, so you might have to approve it.
All right, how do I do that?
Go to the chat.
Okay. Nothing is coming through. I think that I'm having an internet issue. It's why there's all kinds of buffering and crap, so...
Because it hasn't become a link yet.
Yeah, and I'm not even seeing it in chat yet. I'm having so many internet problems.
It happens.
Yeah. And I didn't even, like, lose power this time.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
That would have been my second guess.
Yeah.
It's the real popular one. Everyone says.
But in any case, I think we're getting a lot of lag and buffering, so I think we're going to end this live stream because I think it's my internet. Or something with internet. Thank you all for if you have any other questions in general, my process, what got me into things, any questions at all, feel free to comment on any of my videos. I always comment back. Find me on Okay Thank You Discord if you're that. Definitely go check out Okay Thank You on YouTube if you haven't done that yet, which I think most of you found me through Okay Thank You, and I appreciate that very much. But just something who has experience in Okay Thank You, check them out. I'm going to be doing live paint on a week from Saturday, so tune in for that. Other than that, I hope you all have a great night. I can't even really see the comments right now, so we're just going to go ahead and end this. Unless, Mike, you can see the comments and if there's something awesome, but...
Okay, nothing. Everyone kind of taught it being so, and not working and blaming the rain.
Yeah, let's just blame the rain. So, blame it on the rain, yeah.
What? Movies channel. Someone want to add a movies channel to Discord.
Oh, that should be... Yeah, that would be cool. Movies or TV? Do you guys have a TV discussion channel?
Not yet.
You should. Because... movies are awesome.
The Discord's constantly growing, so we will.
That's true. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm only happy when it rains. Yes, Patrick, I get that one too. And thank you guys so much. All right, so Mike, you stay on Discord, and I will talk to you all later. Thanks for tuning in.